What's up, fight fans, moviegoers, Jedis, and Sith, comic book collectors, illustrators? I'm Jay Cotto, the Boxing Jedi, and welcome to the Boxing and Jedi's Temple. And I'm going to make this video. Now, there's no contradiction here. You see, because a lot of people have been saying, Jay, you're a bit too hard on Deontay Wilder. You've been. No, fuck that. Shit happened for a reason. He talked shit. His following talked shit. He's put out all these fucking false statements. So it must happen. And I don't regret one word of it. And neither does anyone else. He's getting the same medicine he tried to feed everyone else, right? So now let me just get this out the way. The reason of this video is simply to give some little advice to his following and to Deontay Wilder himself, okay? So let me just say this. I'm over at BoxRec, and I took a look at Deontay Wilder's record. And during that time of Deontay Wilder on the rise coming up, of course, the heavyweight division was in turmoil. Yes, it was. You had Tyson Fury out after him unifying and becoming, the undisputed, right? And then he fucked himself up. He did what he did. Then you had Anthony Joshua, who was on the rise as well, did what he did to Charles Martin, and of course, here was Deontay Wilder. Now, of course, you had the two driving forces at the time. It would have been three. As a matter of fact, Anthony Joshua probably would have been known, I would say, I would say about maybe a couple of more months after, if Tyson Fury never would have went off road, right? Went off his championship path. But that didn't happen. So what happened? The titles got all split up, right? This is the fact. Deontay Wilder was first thrown a whole bunch of motherfucking tomato cans, okay, for a very long time. I have been telling people, but people don't want to do this simply because they know that I'm fucking right. They know that everyone else who has been saying what I have been saying is actually totally fucking in bold-faced letters correct. When you look at Deontay Wilder's quantity on his resume, and when you look at his quality, it doesn't add up to the quality of Joshua's resume. You guys get mad because, Anthony Joshua fought his top 10 in his era? So could have fucking Wilder, but he didn't. Wilder, and I know it was his beginnings, was fighting guys that were 2-1, 4-7-5, 17-20 with 2, 11 with 38 and 8. 23 with 10 and, 29 and 10, And then now, when we get to 2015, it still was jokes until he got to fight Malik Scott, who was 36 and 1. But then Jason Gavin, who was fucking 25 and 16. It just kept. At this time, right now, this is where it should have gotten serious for him. But it didn't. He had the likes of Johan Duhaupas, Szpilka, Arreola. Now, don't get it twisted. These are guys in his era. So if they were like Arthur Szpilka at the time, 20 and 1, or a vet like Chris Arreola, who was 36 and 4, or even a Gerald Washington, who was 18 and 0, looked pretty good. Even Bermane Stiverne at the time, who was 25 and 2, right? It looked very good. Looked very good. Looked very, very good. But then here we go, where this could have been done once. He could have moved on, and later on, after the mega fights, he could have came back and gotten into this. Now, I know what you're gonna say, Jay. How is it that you can say you believe in champions redeeming himself, and every time Deontay Wilder fought like Luis Ortiz twice, isn't that redeeming himself? Him fighting Tyson Fury, isn't that redeeming himself? Yes, it is. But at the same time, Reason why he had problems with Luis Ortiz, if you believe the shit that they were selling you where he was invincible, it should have been easy work. Luis Ortiz should have been easy work. It shouldn't have taken him, fucking 10 rounds. Him getting rocked and getting touched. Then he fought him. Then he went for Tyson Fury. That's what he should have done. Then it was a draw. Okay, so you fought Luis Ortiz and you defeated him. There was no need to fight Luis Ortiz for the second time. But for some reason, he felt like he needed to redeem himself. So obviously you felt like you lost that fight. Now, he didn't say this, and that's his mistake, and this is why his following is guilty as charged with that shit. Because you should have been telling him you beat Luis Ortiz regardless you had a hard time. Now, you're going to fight Tyson Fury. Now, he got in with Tyson Fury and got a draw. Then he went after Dominique Breazeale, which was a good move. Tyson Fury, he could have gotten after. Right? After Dominique Breazeale, after trying to get the Joshua fight. Didn't happen. Now, I don't want to hear anything about the Joshua shit anymore. You guys hold no weight with that. You guys fired the guy who got you the closest and most relevant deal, but because Al Heyman, so you'll keep following Al Heyman. You're wrong regardless of the fact they had nothing to do with $50 million online or email anymore. All those shits were lies by Shelly Finkel and the rest of them and Deontay Wilder. Y'all hold no weight no more. All that shit is out the window. All those are lies. Those were straight lies. So we know that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn did want the fight. That's without any question. That is the fact. That is the truth. I don't care if you don't like it. You're going to have to swallow it just like Wilder's loss. So then now, you go for Luis Ortiz again for no reason. Okay, so then you knock Luis Ortiz out. After Luis Ortiz, it should have been White. Should have been White, Chisora, maybe Parker. Guys that Anthony Joshua fought. But you guys don't want to see those fights. You guys want to see in-house PBC mediocre champions and him beating those guys and getting mediocre title defenses and saying that he's like the greats when the greats really fought their killers in their fucking era and their divisions, right? So, then you go for Tyson Fury again. Tyson Fury had put more hands on you than anyone has. Even more than fucking Luis Ortiz. As a matter of fact, it is truth that Tyson Fury did beat you the first fight by appointing you. And this time, he got a stoppage. The third one, he's going to knock you straight out. He's going to knock you straight out. My advice to Deontay Wilder is to get rid of Shelly Finkel, leave PBC, and come over across the street. Fuck these fans who have abandoned ship. Fuck these fans who are continuing to be dishonest to you, your legacy, yourself, and lie for you. You need to humble up and be very, very humble and say to yourself, I wasn't prepared. For Christ's sake, son, a costume, you were poisoned. Andre Dirrell had an influence on Mark Breland. You disrespected Mark Breland. You get rid of Mark Breland. I mean, what you need to do is keep Breland, keep the Bella, get rid of Finkel, get rid of Heyman, get rid of all those, because let me tell you something. The guys that you're calling enemies are really guys that really want you to prosper. Eddie Hearn even told you, come this way, Deontay. You make boatloads of money. You'll be known. Your legacy will be polished. But no. You want to play the skin politics. You want to continue to be like the rest of these dummies out here that have no fighting chance against guys like myself simply because the actions of Deontay Wilder have spoken. Look how he debunked himself with the 45-pound vest that he does his strenuous workouts with. So walking to the ring for only 20 seconds with a 40-pound garb, which we all know it's not, or wasn't, that's your excuse for losing. Bro, you're on the wrong side. And everybody in your entourage, you're going to have to check them too. Because they're a bunch of yes men. Yes men are no good for fucking guys who have the drive that you say that you have, that want to become champion again or wanted to stay a champion at that point in your career. This is the advice that I can give you. And I think that it's a very, very good piece of advice. You look very stupid. You look very dumb by actually saying that because you're contradicting yourself. I mean, you look very stupid saying that Joshua has white slave owners, but yet they have paid him more than Oriel. Sit down. Your original slave owners have given you. They kept you at a margin, brother. You were the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. You should have been getting more than at least 10 to 15 million a fight, bro. Obviously, they're not good for you and they can't get you the deal that you were worth. You were a star. But then you have also your following on who you're not checking either, which are guys who are disrupting boxing lanes. So at the same time, you're okay with blocking guys like myself, telling the truth within the sport of boxing and letting you know whenever your fight fans aren't being honest with you that you're fucking up, that you need to correct your fight style, that you need more tools in your toolbox. You gotta weigh out. Who do you think is more, is more of your fan, or the fan of the sport that you're representing? Think about this. A lot of you fight fans aren't honest with him. You guys are not really Deontay Wilder fans. And if you guys are actually saying, and I'm not saying this to brainwash anybody, I'm not saying, because I want the best for Deontay Wilder, but the best for Deontay Wilder right now is not a rematch with Tyson Fury. You know what's the best for Deontay Wilder right now? Perfect your craft. Add more tools to your fucking tool shed, son. Learn the fundamentals, and you shall prosper. So, I'm just saying that Deontay Wilder, at the time, held his own against those that stood in front of him. But if you haven't noticed, and let me speak to the LDBC, let me speak to you guys, listen up. Stop thinking you're right, because you've been wrong ever since you formed this bullshit. Ever since you took that Zone 6 shit and it's been poison. Because you guys are just, oh no, I don't care what it is. Deontay Wilder's dethroned. There's no more excuses. No sand in the fucking hand, none of that shit. Nothing. No poison, nothing. So let me just talk to y'all for a second. Y'all really his fans? Y'all would want him to get his hands up. Y'all would want him to be more of a fucking boxer instead of a fucking one-trick pony. How the fuck are y'all mad? Y'all around here like having lives, shitting on niggas, white man this, white man that, coon this, coon that, when Deontay Wilder debunked himself. Now, denial, let me tell you something about denial. All of you guys are sick. All of you guys are sick. Like, you're sick. You have mental disabilities, bro. And I know, fuck you, Jeff. Fuck you, Jay. Okay. It still doesn't dismiss the fact that you guys have a fucking mental disability, bro. A mental deficiency. You guys can't actually handle the truth. You guys can't actually sit there and say, you know what? This motherfucker lost. He lacked. I was wrong about him. Shit. So-called senior uploaders and shit were wrong about predicting. And they were all fucking for it before when they were honest and not with this bullshit agenda, right? With this racism shit. You guys, I remember you guys used to correct yourselves and, oh yeah, you know I was wrong about it, and even congratulate and talk positively about the other guy's fight style. And now it's on some shit where you can't even fucking be honest fight fans, and you gotta fucking disrespect and go and create your own fucking leftist agenda and shit on a fucking man's victory. And once again, this does not pertain to the Canelo crowd, because Golden Boy fixed fights. Fuck Golden Boy. The only thing that I'm saying was a real knockout was the Ryan Garcia fight. But that Canelo Kovalev shit, no. Deontay Wilder has to understand his situation. He has to reevaluate the whole shit, son. He has to clean house. And you guys should be telling him this shit too. You guys should be telling him to get rid of the real bad white slave owner. And at the same time, you should tell him to get real, to really get rid of the real slave owner who is slaving his own fucking people, which is Al Haymon. You guys are not real fight fans, bro, of Deontay Wilder. You're not. You're all fake. You're all fake. Most of y'all, which is like 85% of y'all, are down because other people are down. Because other people say this and it's cool and it's bringing you a lot of subs. A lot of you got, I'm telling you. You got a lot of guys that want to try to be down and they'll try to get at people like they have on me until they find out that wrong move is exactly what kept y'all at 336 fucking subs, 200 and something subs. You guys don't even sub to your own channels with your own clique. You guys don't even buy tickets to go and fucking see Deontay Wilder wherever he's at, and he hasn't been around the United States much. But you guys don't support him like you say you do. So what the fuck is all this kicking and screaming and doing all this bullshit and lying to the man, son? Deontay Wilder, your fan base ain't shit, dog. And just because you got a couple of people with an agenda and you think that you like a Colin Kaepernick, you're the Colin Kaepernick of boxing, bro. You think that hiding behind this shit, skin color, is exactly what's going to bring you victories, truths, and accolades. And it's not. It's not. It's not going to bring you no type of fucking accolades, no type of fucking props, no type of points, nothing. Real fight fans like myself and others are going to look at you the same way we looked at you, like we always have been looking at you. You're not ready. You're premature, dog. You got as far as you could because they threw him in front of you. They stood in front of you. If you take a good look at that Dominic Breazeale fight, son, he stood in front of you. He was all talk, he was good, and he even looked awkward trying to sell the fight. And look what happened. He just stood there in front of you to let you look fancy with that 1-2 and you could spin around and look good. I didn't even think that shit was fucking fixed. So Deontay Wilder needs a lot of fucking work. So Roy Jones Jr. is a fucking coon because he said that he needs work, and he also saying what I'm saying and what others are saying. He's a fucking coon too. Of course your guys are gonna fucking say something stupid like that and repeat the KKK. Do you know that the KKK used to come out and call black guys coons because they was like, look at this guy, he's a fucking coon. He want to be with us and tell us and yes master this and yes master that and betray his own kind. This fucking raccoon here. Let's call him a coon. And you stupid motherfuckers, do the research. It's there. And you stupid motherfuckers are out there calling your own kind coons. You guys are more racist than the KKK, bro. You guys are stupid. You guys have blinded your whole self with this shit. At the same time, excuse me, you guys did pretty good because you got to fucking Deontay Wilder. Making him believe to that point, to this day, to black shit. And you know what's fucked up about that shit? That he failed you on Black History Month. Where's the outrage there? When there should be. But there won't be because you're too busy covering up for something that needs no covering. It doesn't need any covering. You guys are trying to fix something that ain't broken. Know what I mean? A lot of y'all out there, oh, that's right, get rid of Breland. Why the fuck you threw the towel? This is why you guys are not real fucking fight fans. You guys don't know. Look how stupid you look. Look. You got to go with one of them and stand behind it. It's either Andre Dirrell influenced motherfucking Breland to fucking throw in the towel, and you're mad at Breland for that. Or Deontay Wilder's gloves were fucking loaded. Tyson Fury's gloves were loaded. So you gotta be mad at... It's either one of the two. It can't be both. Cause and then you're really, oh no, he lost. Oh no, you're fucking out here like bitches. You're making no sense. This is what I'm telling you, Deontay Wilder. You're following his bullshit, dog. I'm not telling you this. Your fighting is incomplete. I'm not telling you any of this to ridicule you or to... I've been telling you this because I'm the type that gives tough love. If you was in front of me, I don't give a fuck if you swung on me. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about any of that. I will still tell you to your face, you need fucking work. And if you want to be a real heavyweight champion of the fucking world, if you want to be real prestigious, like you said that you have by blaspheming the fucking greats, you gotta work at it. And now that you've lost and you've got the whole list of why you lost, work on that. Adjust for the fight. How the fuck are you guys mad at Tyson Fury for figuring him out and adjusting? That's what your problem is. That's what the problem with Deontay Wilder's fight fans are. They can't understand exactly how he got figured out. They can't figure out how Tyson Fury got figured out. And Tyson Fury's problem is, Deontay Wilder, his problem is that he don't understand how he got figured out. Well, let me break it to y'all. It's simple. For the fans of Wilder who don't understand or can't figure out how Wilder got figured out, boxer, when you have fundamentals, you're able to adjust. You see, this is why you have a frame, boxing, right? And you have fundamentals. Along with the fundamentals, there are other things, speed, powers, fighting in angles, punching in angles, punch variations. All in that body. All Deontay Wilder has, it's one with nothing, no foundation, no shell. He's got to fill all of that out. This is why I say there were levels, right? You guys were talking levels, and Deontay Wilder has not gone through those levels. Now is the time. If he's really hungry, and if you guys are real fight fans, you want him to fight the same guys that are on Joshua's top 10 in his era. He needs to fight those guys. No matter how you put it, he needs to fight Chisora. He needs to fight White, Parker, Ruiz. He needs to fight these guys. They're in his fucking division. There is no fucking street here. There is no black supremacy. There is no fucking civil war in boxing. None of that shit. It's all fabricated by you fucking idiots. Now that I have unplugged you from the fucking matrix, understand this, gentlemen. Hashtag come back to boxing, motherfuckers. Come back to the sport and keep it clean and stop dirtying it. Stop saying the black man's against the white man. The white man's against the black man. The Mexicans against the Puerto Ricans. The Puerto Ricans against the Dominicans. The Dominicans against the San Salvadorians. The San Salvadorians against the Spaniards. The Spaniards against the Russians. The Russians against the Chinese. The Chinese against Koreans. Koreans against the Japanese. The Japanese against the Yugoslavians. The Yugoslavians. Get the fuck out of here already. And if we do look at it at that light, let's be nationalists about it. Let's cheer. And if our country and our patriots lose, then what we do is congratulate the country. Sportsmanship. But no, motherfuckers need a fucking civil war. You motherfuckers are stupid. Like keeping your fucking race in a civil war is gonna keep you relevant, you stupid motherfuckers. It's not. And that goes for any race who continues to race bait in order to keep their fucking race and their agendas fucking credible and relevant. It's not working. You are destroying. You are fucking destructive instead of being constructive, bro. Stop it. All of you motherfuckers. It's not that we hate you because you're black. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with Deontay Wilder's being held back. Because if it does have to do with something, it ain't Eddie Hearn that's doing it. Motherfuckers offered him to come over. Leave them. Motherfuckers from boxing were ready to... Motherfuckers don't even say they want to get signed to Al Heyman or the Side of the Street PBC anymore. You're the only fucking guys. Oh, everything gotta stay black. Oh, everything's black. Oh, support your black fighter. Stay with your black fighter. You're fucking racist. That is apartheid. Separation, separatists. You guys are fucking being dictators, bro. What are y'all doing? Y'all guys were never right. Never. You guys were never correct. The people that have left your subscriptions, that have unsubscribed from you motherfuckers, is because they got tired of it. It's because you no longer stand for what they wanted you to stand, that they thought you stood for. How do you think now people are realizing, channels like myself and others, and even the new channels are getting subs? Because they found a home. It's nobody else's fault but yours. And you, Wilder, it's nobody else's fault but yours. You say you're a king. You say you're a champion. You say you're a man. Your decisions seem to be decided for you, bro. You need to leave them. And you need to tell your fight fans, you either stick with me or you don't. Going in there right now with a Tyson Fury who's hot, you're not ready for him, son. You're not ready for him. Put the pride aside, son. And you fucking Wilder fucking fight fans that call yourself his fight fans, y'all need to tell them the same thing. Take your time now, trying to earn a strap. You've already broken a record, right? You've already had a strap. They know who you are. Now you've got to fucking start fighting. You got to start fighting Kawanakis and Jack Bars, all that shit. You got to work your way up again. What's wrong with that? He skipped those levels. So now he must fill those up. That's what's missing. It's like playing a fucking game. And it gives you a choice. You can go here now and gain this to go to and open up the worlds, or you can just go to this world and open up that side of the game and always come back and open that up. So you conquer that side and you lose, so you decide, you know what? I need to power up. I need more experience points. I need to go back to this side of the map and gain all that shit on that side in order for me to pass this shit. That's what Wilder has to do. Come back to this side of the map and go back over here to gain a lot of experience points and more experience in order to fucking defeat shit that's over there that he already knows what's over there. That's the best thing for Wilder right now, that at least he knows what's going on over there. He's not ready for that. And no matter if you guys like it or not, since Anthony Joshua has more fucking tools in his toolbox, he would have beaten the shit out of Wilder. Joshua does not fight like Wilder. Joshua has more fucking punch variations, more fucking angles, shots. He moves. He can fight going backwards now. He showed already. He's already showed he's graduated, and he continues to. How can you guys hate that? But you guys hate a guy who can't even fight backwards, who was stuttering on his jabs, who was taught by the fucking one of the best jabbers in the sport, Lennox Lewis, and he did not execute any of that shit. He doesn't listen to his corner. And you guys really think that you're right? You fight fans of Wilder, you fucking LDBC clan members, all of you fucking guys that were cheering Wilder, 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 even the guys that left, you guys are actually going to say, nah, you could do it, champ, go in there, even though you're missing a couple of tools. You think you have the right? How dare you? On some Greta shit, nigga. How dare you? How dare you? Come to my page, anybody else's page or our lives and try to troll us and tell us, oh, y'all niggas are Wilder haters. No. And we're telling you this, and no matter what, you're still going to say we're hating on your boyfriend. Not a problem. This is where all the snaps and the rankings and the dragging comes in. This is where you hand your ass to yourself. This is where you hand yourself the fucking defeat, the self-defeat, like Wilder has. Wilder can't lie about no 40-pound fucking attire. He can't lie about, you guys can't come up with shit that he was poisoned, that there was his gloves were fucking loaded because on his palm it looked like he had fucking his hand down here and this was floppy and shit. Like, you know what I mean? With no proof, some fucking a trailer park trash dude who came out with some shit. Then you got another dummy following that dummy. You guys need to wake the fuck up. And you guys need to be fucking men. Like you once were. A lot of you guys just started watching this sport and you continue to fucking try to drag motherfuckers. And that's fucking wrong. Now, there's something wrong with my StreamYard. I pay my fucking bill. And these guys have not allowed me to go on live. But I'm going to try one more time with Late Night Boxing Talk, and I apologize to those. As well as the comic book community, I apologize. This is why I haven't been able to fucking go on live. If I do go on live, I'm not able to, on regular ass YouTube, the option they give you, I'm not able to split screen where I can show the panels of your comic books. So this is why. So please be patient, guys. I got you guys. You know what I mean? And boxing as well. You guys with the late night boxing talk, I got you. You know what I mean? Y'all just give me some time. I've been putting in a lot of fucking complaints, and these guys still don't let me go live. It'll tell me it's live. I go to my channel. I'll refresh it to see if I'm going live. I go on my phone to see if it's going live, and it's still not saying live. So what does it do? It fucking deletes the fucking program that I set up. So I'm gonna I'm gonna try it again tonight. If not, then I'll just give it to you on some regular ass fucking YouTube. But the thing is that I'm not gonna be able to have anybody stream